Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Cyber Risk Engineering. 3 things to remember if you're managing your account using password resets. We've talked a little bit about password management. There's ways that you can write down your passwords. There's ways that you can put them in password safes. But some of us like to use the password reset feature. Really useful when it comes to just needing access and don't remember where that password is stored or what the value of it was. When it comes to password resets, you've got to make sure that you've got a reliable connection. That's very important. So don't go resetting passwords when you're on a train and it's unreliable. You're going to end up in a situation where you don't remember the password that you've set. There's very many race conditions that can take place when you set the password but you don't get the confirmation back. So make sure that you've got a reliable connection. We talked a little bit about having one email account as your Bastion host. I'm going to link to that video from previous week because there's no point in having password resets as the main form of access if the main account where the password reset email is going to is basically one that can be easily compromised. So build one email account to be your Bastion host. I did some statistics, and the second part that I want to share with you when it comes to password resets is the frequency that per month I perform password resets, and it's useful for you to know that as well. So in the graph that you see below, you've got a set of 1 to 4 per month of password resets that I perform. Others have numbers in the 20s, others just don't use password resets at all. So that number is important because it shows you a little bit the frequency and also how much time you're going to be spending instead of logging into that website or app, basically interacting with the security features of the website and probably feeling a little bit uncomfortable about it. So what you see below is important because it shows just a certain frequency of when you expect password resets to take place. Expect it to happen in months of December. Purchases, anniversaries, birthdays, typical months where you engage with your social media presence and all online accounts a little bit more. Finally, third and final point when it comes to password resets, don't set the same password. So if you're doing password resets instead of remembering your passwords, that's fine, no problem at all, but don't set the main password. So it's important that you keep a password that is different and one that you don't have to store or remember. So there you go. 3 things to remember about password resets. Make sure that you've got a reliable connection and your email account where the reset is going to is a Bastion host. Keep an eye out on how many resets you do per month. You don't want it to become too time consuming. And then finally, just don't set the same password. Doing so nullifies the whole process of resetting the password on the accounts that you're trying to access. Thank you for watching.